it's Rachel from All About the House. You can find me on Etsy if you type in All About the House as one word, no spaces. So this is my printable shop. I have a ton of organization printables, including binder covers, planners, planner stickers, etc. So one of the items I have is tabs. So you could use these for your planner, your household binder, recipes, etc. So I'm going to show you how to add your own text to the editable planner tabs. My internet's just being a little slow. So I do have these rainbow ones. They're not editable. You can print and handwrite in your tab labels, but these ones are editable. So what you'll need to use is Microsoft Excel. You can download a free trial of this software if you don't already have it installed on your computer. So these are some uses that you can use for tabs. You could do planner dividers, lists, recipes, budgeting, organizing, schoolwork. So you might have tabs that go grade 1, 2, 3, etc. Or you can do your taxes, blog planner, so many different types of labels that you can use them for. That's why they're really useful. I've found them really helpful. They're one of my favorite organization printables. So you'll receive 7 different colors, and they're the colors that match the planner sets in my shop. They're all editable, so you'll receive it as one Excel file where you can add in your own text. Or I also have some that are pre-filled for a household binder, another that's pre-filled for a recipe binder, and then a blank template where you can add your own text. So after you purchase, you'll receive an instant download which will have the file, and the file looks like this when you open it up. So the tabs are 1 inch wide. If you want them smaller, so if you wanted them say 1/2 inch, you just need to go to print and then scale your printer to 50%, or you can choose a custom page size if you want to. So they're already set up in all of the different colors. So for each color you'll receive the pre-filled, the recipes, and blank. So if you want to customize these with your own text, you simply click where it says type here and type whatever text that you want. So say you wanted to use these for a planner and you wanted a tab for each month of the year. You might do January, and then you could go February, etc. And you can pick any text that you want. You don't have to do months of the year. You could do lists. You could organize your family's schedule and have a different tab for each family member. If you've got a business, you could do finances, your receipts, your orders, taxes, any sort of labels that you want. So when you print these out, then all you need to do is cut around the tabs and then fold them in half along this fold line. So that is how you edit the text. It's really easy. You can just do that for the whole sheet. If you want to, you can delete where it says type here, print them out, and then handwrite in your labels if you want. Or if you have a label machine that prints clear labels, you could print that and stick it on top. But I mean, it's easier to just type it straight into the Excel template. You can print these on cardstock and then laminate them, or what I recommend doing is printing on full sheet glossy label paper and then folding them in half and then laminating them. Or you can laminate them before you fold them in half, or you don't even have to laminate them. You can just use cardstock, whatever you want to use them, which works best for you. If you want to, you can cut them in half and just have just this top label if you're sticking them to tabs that you've purchased from Target or wherever, if you wanted to use them that way. So you'll receive 7 different colors. So there's light blue, there's black, green, the pink, which I already showed you, grey, purple, and dark blue. You can also change the color of these tabs if you want. So just click where it's got the text, come over to the paint bucket tool, and you can pick any color that you want to use. If you go more colors, you can pick a custom color, or if you know the RGB code, so the code for red, green, and blue, you can type it straight in and select OK, and then you can change the color. So if you wanted to, you could have half of your tab in green, you could have the other half in a pink. You could use the same text. You might have taxes, and then you might have different colors for each year. You can do different colors if you're organizing recipes. You might have your savory recipes in one color, recipes for vegetables in another color, 20-minute meals in one color, 40-minute meals in another color, whatever kind of color code system that you want to use. You can pick any custom colors. You can choose from the color swatch if you prefer. So many different ways that you can customize these labels to suit exactly what you need. So when you're ready to print them, just go File, Print, and then select your printer. I use a Canon printer. I highly recommend Canon printers. I've only ever used them. They work really great. Print quality is good. I don't really have many paper jams, and if I do, it's easy to fix. It allows me to do borderless printing for my printable planners, so there's no gap on the edge between the edge of my design and the edge of my page. I can also do custom page size. I can scale. They give you lots of printer options. They're a really good printer that is easy to use, so I highly recommend them. So these tab labels are 8.5 by 11 inches is the page size, but if you live in Australia like I do, or anywhere else in the world that uses A4 page size, you can simply change the page size and it will adjust to fit. You can go scaling if you want to go custom scaling options. If you wanted them to be smaller, so if you wanted them half the size, you can just adjust it to 50% and select OK, or you can make them 80% or whatever scaling that you want, and then if you don't want any scaling, you can just turn that off and it will print at the actual size. I do recommend that you do a test print because all printers are different. You may find that you print them out and your printer has scaled it. You may need to keep it at letter size but then print on an A4 page size to cut off this white border. So do a test print in black and white first, and then I recommend printing these on full sheet glossy label paper or matte label paper if you want. One of my favorite places to buy label paper from is eBay or Online Labels. You can use Avery full sheet label paper, but Avery is quite expensive, and I've found the non-genuine or non-Avery label brands to be just as good as Avery. So when you're happy with the size of your labels, you can just go print and then cut them out and start using them in your planner or your household binder, your recipe binder, a notebook. So many different ways that you can use labels. So you can add any text that you want, and you can change the color to be any color that you want. If you want to color match or use different colors, it's totally up to you.